Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here bringing for yet another video, and welcome back to the road to Yoshi's Woolly World. Today we're going to be tackling the second stage of page number 3, the Tall Tower. Now this is going to be, let's see, Yoshi. I still don't know what to call this color. I'll just go, I'll just refer to it as, blue Yoshi, and then light blue is just going to be a light blue. I mean, it's really no big deal. Oh shit, I'm already losing some health. That's pretty bad. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you are doing fantastic. And since this level is actually going to be requiring a little bit more exploring from, the Yoshis, obviously, I'll go ahead and tell you another story, which, as I said before, involves, the school that I work with, or, work at. So where did the story begin? Since it is a German school, and it's actually, kind of, a pretty wealthy, school. Obviously, there's, nice people there, and by nice, I don't just mean, they are cool and shit. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is not the exception for the teachers. Yes, they, let's just say that some of the teachers that, I just come across, whenever they need help with anything, I go like, hey, miss, do you need any, help and all that good stuff? We get along nice. Yeah, there's like a lot of teachers that are, per se, they are, really, really good looking, as, one would say. Let's see, we're going to be finding a melon here. However, there is one, person in particular. It's not really, a teacher. It's the, I think it's the middle school. Yeah, that's, what do you call the middle school? It's the middle school psychologist, or, whatever you want to fucking call that. Let's see. What do we have here? Pretty sure. Okay, it's one of these coin little thingies. That's pretty good. This stage is, a lot longer. So, the melons are not going to be as, kind of, well, I mean, yeah, they're a little bit, what the hell is the thing that I'm trying to say? They are a little bit more dispersed throughout the level. So, you do have a little bit, of exploring to do. Anyway, back to the story. So, I was checking out, this, the psychologist. One day I went to, her office, just to set some shit up. I was like, oh yeah, what do you call it, the email, the school email wasn't like set up properly. And let's see, okay, I already have one heart. I think I missed the melon back then, but it's whatever. But yeah, I went there and I was like, hello. So yeah, I was like really like, what would you call it? And by the way, here's Miss Warp. Big Egg, let's do whatever, average Yoshi. By the way, since I already have a black and white Yoshi, I'm going to be waking up, Miss Warp. And white Yoshi egg should be here on a, on a bubble. So you want to make sure you grab that. It's actually one of the easiest places to actually get it. Anyway, so yeah, I start, fancing her, we start talking, it's all going kind of nice. And then I was like, oh shit, let's just go ahead and, try to, ask her, maybe some of, other details and shit. Maybe not ask her out, like, right away, that might seem like a little bit too, quick. But, we start talking about just, general stuff, like, kind of, where we started and all that good shit. And then one question came into mind that was like, oh, well, how old are you? And, she's actually 30 years old. So I was like, oh, fuck, dude. She's, a lot older, since I'm only 23. It's actually fine, if I can, go out with a teacher that's, between, let's just say, 21, 22. I think the top that I would go to is like maybe even 26. Because after that, I believe that, people would start looking for something like more, to establish with, like for example, since she's 30, I would, I just instantly thought, okay, yeah, maybe she, she already has a boyfriend, but, that's obviously not gonna stop me from, maybe asking something, even a little bit more things. So, what I do is that, I just, kind of, I learn her age, and, oh, and by the way, here's the second heart, it's pretty nice. And quick thing before I, get into the, story, that's the one thing that I was talking about. You need to go, like, really fast in those, melon melon chain chomp minigames. Otherwise, you're gonna be looking like a dumbass. So yeah, anyway, we get into a little bit of a, more detailed conversation. And when she said, I'm 30 years old, I'm like, okay, yeah, she probably already has a boyfriend, maybe even, a husband. husband, sorry. But I don't see any, you know, ring on her finger, so I'm like, okay, so maybe there's a very, very small chance that, you know, maybe something, you know, could potentially, you know, happen. I don't know. So, you know, I just left it at that, you know, since it was the first or, you know, even I think second time that I met her, or, you know, that I saw her. You know, I think that was, you know, a little bit too, how would you say that? You know, a little bit too fast, you know, if I was like, oh yeah, let's just go out, dude. Or, you know, dude, or, yeah, whatever. So yeah, I just go, oh, by the way, we have another heart, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I, you know, I just leave it at that, and, well, you know, another day I was just like, okay, let's just make up, you know, some random fucking excuse just to, you know, just to go see her. By the way, I didn't actually mention that she's new, so, you know, I did have, like, you know, let's say, you know, set up her computer, or, like, show her maybe, like, some random shit. So I did have a little bit of, you know, of excuses to, you know, go see her. So this one time I go, and, you know, I was like, okay, I'll ask her out. It was like the third or, you know, fourth time that I, you know, went to her office, and it was like, yeah, you know, we already talked a little bit. It was nice. But then I was like, oh, shit, should I do it? But then, you know, I just show her that random shit, you know, just to, like, see her and stuff. Let's see, what do we have here? So there's a heart, you know, I'm not gonna, okay, yeah, I can potentially grab that right here. Nice, there we go. So that's all 3 hearts. We're gonna be continuing, hopefully getting some more melons. If not, I'm just going to be eating some random shit. So yeah, you know, I just, go there, I go like, yeah, you know, this, whatever, you know, I'm here to show you, like, a random, you know, program that lets you, like, report if you have any, like, problem, with a computer and shit. So she's like, oh, nice, thanks. So I was just about to, you know, ask her, you know, if she, it was a Friday, I think, so I was just about to ask her if she, you know, if she had, like, any plans and shit, but then I was like, oh, fuck, dude, you know, I really, really hesitated a lot. So, what happened was that, you know, I just kind of left there, you know, a little bit awkwardly, because I really wanted to ask her something. Oh, I didn't know that, dude, that's pretty good. You know, I really, really wanted to ask her, but, you know, I actually, you know, really, really hesitated a lot, dude, which is, you know, something I regret. So, like, next, like, you know, I just leave there a little bit awkwardly, like, kind of abrupt. Let's see, I'm pretty sure these are all the melons I know of, so let's just go ahead and go back and start collecting random fruit. So what happened was that I was just, like, you know, I just left, and I was like, oh, yeah, have a great day. So, yeah, and by the way, she was, like, a really, really nice. Now, this is one thing. You know, it's, you know, since I don't, you know, interact a lot with people, you know, maybe, I don't know if, you know, just she was acting like that, you know, just because she's, like, really nice. But, you know, then you know, the way we talked, it was, like, you know, she was, like, sort of, you know, kind of interested, I guess. But then, you know, since I left, I was like, God fucking damn it, I just need to redeem myself. By the way, our favorite fruit right now are grapes, so I'm just going to be I'll just start collecting that. If not, you know, I'll just, I won't, you know, go, really, really further into the level. Oh, there we go, another, there's a set of grapes right there, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I was just about to, like, go do some shit, like, you know, I was about to leave the school, but then I was like, no, okay, I need to figure this shit out, right? So I just go to her office, like, you know, I was, like, really, really determined. Now, mind you, I don't, you know, I don't do this often, you know, I would actually say I don't do this at all, you know, just to go to, up to girls and, hey, do you have any plans, do you want to go out? So I was, like, really, really nervous. I just, like, stood there, like, her office is on the 3rd floor of, you know, one of the, buildings in there. And I was just, like, standing in the middle of the stairs, like, just for 1 or even solid 2 minutes, even thinking if I should do it. I was like, okay, this has a really, really high chance of failing, because, you know, number one, she's, like, you know, a lot older than I am, and even if she's single, you know, I was thinking, you know, what if she asks, you know, about my age, you know, maybe she thinks I'm, like, way too young. But yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, fuck that, let you do it. So, after, you know, just grabbing my balls, you know, I went up to her office and I was like, hey, you know, I have a random, non-work related question. Do you have any plans for today? If not, would you like to go out? And she just, like, you know, it sort of, you know, kind of, maybe not thought about it, but she, like, kind of laughed, you know, a bit, you know. Now, it was not like a, ah, what a dumbass. You know, it was like, oh, that's cute. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. she didn't actually say that, but her laugh, sort of made it seem like it was that. And by the way, let's just go ahead and, thrilling conclusion after a little bit of an explanation coming right up. As you guys know, every third stage we have a boss, and this is, this is it. It's transparent being, object, whatever. Inviso, peekaboo, who are you? Peekabee can't find me. This fucking game, dude. And as I'll just stand here and show you what you have to do. It's pretty easy. So yeah, she kind of laughed a little bit, sort of like kind of saying, what I understood of that laugh is like, oh, that's cute. And by the way, you will see the screen kind of being distorted a little bit. So yeah. And she was like, oh, I'm really sorry, but, I have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I actually tried it. And I, whenever I, left the office from, my defeat, I was actually a lot more happy, just for trying it than I was, sad for not being able to. But, like, even just by asking her age, which I knew way before, I was like, alright, yeah, there's a really high chance that this is not gonna work, so, I can just go for it, it's whatever. Now, there are some, like, teachers that are around, I would say, maybe not older than 26. There are two German teachers, 4.6 thousand, that's pretty good. There's two German teachers and one, Mexican teacher, which, all three of them are, like, really cute. And, if I already had the balls to do that, to a 30-year-old, teacher that I really fancied, why shouldn't I try it with them? The Yoshi saw a tall tower. Maybe they could see a happy ending from there. After a thought climb, the Yoshis found Inviso, waiting for them at the top. With a closer look, they beat the invisible ghost and saw a castle far away. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode when we tackle the second stage of page number 4, The Jungle. Have a great day.